yeah.
Yo, like it really felt like I was in a toxic relationship with this company. They sent me pictures of guns. Cause I know y'all don't have my phone. Run me my money. Run me my money. I'm gonna need my money back. You know, support local businesses until they try and scam you and finesse $4,000 from you. Some people might not consider this like me actually getting scammed, but I do, because like it was a phone I ordered, right? I didn't get my phone, and yeah, I did get my money back, but I got it back like 5 months later. So I still think I got scammed and finessed in these streets. I opened my phone, I saw a picture of all these guns in a barrel, all these guns lined up on a table. I'm like, are they lined up for me?
Trapping like the narco, got dope like Pablo, cut dope like Pablo, shot trees with the Draco, on the north got Diego, say hasta luego, we'll be in rapping kilo, snub nose with potato. Take out.
Hey kids, you're good, you're great, you're good, you like the shoes with the snakes on them. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Kyla. If this is my first video that you're watching, hi, I'm Kyla. Today's video is going to be a little story time about how I got scammed, you know, by a popular local Trini company. I put a poll on WhatsApp and Instagram to let you guys vote on which story time y'all wanted me to do. The other two story times that were included in that poll I will be doing eventually. This is going to be my first official story time, but those are the two story times that I am going to do, plus more. So yeah, if y'all wanted to hear those other two story times, which actually those other two story times are probably more interesting than this, but we're still gonna do this because this still, actually, to me honestly, I feel like I look really dumb in this story, but actually I probably look dumb in all, so it's okay. This video is just for entertainment, right y'all? The purpose of this isn't to bash anybody, isn't to bash any company, any business. You know, support local businesses until they try and scam you and finesse $4,000 from you. But anyways, that's what we're gonna talk about. I'm not going to say any company name, any business name, because I don't want to get sued, y'all, okay? Yeah, y'all know about libel and slander. I'm not trying to catch a case, so we're not gonna say any company's names. If I feel like it, because I have screenshots, if I feel like it, I might include screenshots. If this company watching this video, y'all know what y'all did. Again, not trying to bash them, this is just for entertainment. But like, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. If y'all know, like y'all know. If y'all already know, y'all know. If y'all see me looking down, I have my laptop with my receipts. Always screenshots, y'all. Always screenshots. So how this whole story time started is because your girl wanted an iPhone 11, right? Yeah. So y'all, I've been wanting an iPhone 11 for literally the longest while. Like, ever since iPhone 11s came out. That was like the iPhone that Apple really started to step up their game with. Like, people could argue and say it was with the iPhone 10. No, to me it was the iPhone 11. Like, the iPhone 12 came out year after iPhone 13 came out. I just still wanted an iPhone 11. I mean, if anybody wants to give me an iPhone 13, I don't discriminate, but I just like really wanted an iPhone 11 specifically for some reason. Before this, y'all, I had an iPhone 6S. Yeah, I had an iPhone 6S. I had that phone for like a while. Y'all, I love that phone so much. Like, I really appreciated it. I had that phone. I got it like Form 4. I had it Form 4, Form 5, Form 6. Well, lower 6, a period of upper 6. So I had it for like 4 years, y'all. It was working very good at first. But y'all know, as Apple starts to release new phones, they just like send viruses and stuff to like your old phone, and they start to act up and be doing strange stuff. Yeah, that's what was happening with me. Not also like software wise, but like also hardware wise. We just had like a few problems. Like, my headphone jack stopped working, my home button wasn't working, storage was a problem. It was a 64GB phone, and like I just never had storage. My battery, like y'all, that battery health was probably on like 1. Like, it would die very fast. I constantly had to be charging it. Like, in school I literally used to be walking around with a charger around my neck. Like, from labs to my class. Like, yeah, my phone was just always charging during class, during labs. My phone was just always charging, and people was probably wondering why Kyla phone always charging. But that's why, you're like, it didn't stay charged for long, so I constantly had to be charging it. So before y'all feel like I just get this one for no reason because I just really wanted it, I mean, like, yeah, but also like I actually did need a new phone. Last November I knew that I was going to be working for December, for Christmas, right? So then I was like, okay, like I actually really do need a new phone. I'm going to be making money obviously obviously, you know, like minimum wage, but like still money. That was like late November. Y'all know that was like coming up to like Christmas, so lots of places had like pre-order deals, Christmas specials, you know, like discounts and stuff like that. I would literally go on Instagram and all I would see was like phones. November, right? November. I have to stress that it was November. Eventually I had narrowed it down to like 2 Instagram stores. Well, it's like actual stores, but they have an Instagram. Like, I wouldn't call it an online store because they actually had stores as well. Well, one of them had an actual store, so I wouldn't call it online stores. But eventually I narrowed it down to 2 stores. I should already go with that first store, but I was being dumb. Let me tell you how I was being dumb, right? So the first store, we're going to put pros and cons on the screen so y'all can see. The first store, they barely had followers on Instagram, like under 200. They barely had posts, but their deal for their iPhone 11 was reasonable. Like, it was really reasonable. It was going to come like before Christmas. The second store had a lot of followers on Instagram. Like, y'all, I feel like they buy some of those followers because honestly, y'all scamming people and y'all have all those followers. Something isn't adding up. So yeah, they had like a lot of followers. When I say like a lot of followers, like a lot of followers, like a lot. When I saw how much followers they had, I was like, ah, are these bots? Their iPhone 11, even with the pre-order, was a little more expensive, but they had more followers. So based on that alone, guess which store I went with? Like a dummy, I went with that second store, right? But y'all, that first store, honestly, I felt really bad because like I was actually going to order my phone from them first. Y'all, now I'm not completely dumb, right? I don't even believe that myself. I did like a little research because we can't just base it only on followers. So I messaged like people that I knew who were following them, and I was like, how do y'all feel about this company? Ever order anything from them? Like, you know, thoughts, opinions, let me know. Unfortunately, none of them like actually ordered from that company, but the fact that they were still following them means that they maybe would have in the future, would have wanted to in the past, still have an interest in their like business and stuff. They still follow them, so that still gives them a little, you know, I was like, you're still valid. Okay, I messaged them 23rd November, Tuesday, to find out about their deals, and they let me know. I said, okay, thank you. On the 25th of November is when I actually ordered my phone. The 26th is when I went to pay the deposits. Okay, let me tell you. So like, they had 2 options to get this phone, right? You could get it like before Christmas, but you have to pay like the full amount, or you pay a 50% deposit and you get it the following year, which is this year, January to February. So they said either the last 2 weeks in January or the first 2 weeks in February. You all remember that, right? Late January, early February. Okay? Okay. Y'all, also, when I was like messaging these people to like find out information about the phone, to order my phone regarding like deposits and stuff, they were replying like instantly. They were on it. They were replying. I was getting replies like right when I was messaging them. I just find that funny because like after, when I was trying to get my phone, they were taking like days to reply. So I just find that really interesting. Finally, I decided on the phone, iPhone 11, 128 gigabytes. Yeah, I went to the bank, paid, sent my receipt on that same day. I believe it's the 26th. So they sent me back a receipt, like a picture of their receipts in their receipt book. Also guys, let me tell y'all, they have an actual store, but their actual store is like a bit far. Well, for me personally, like it's a little far. I live in the west, right? So like really and truly, anywhere past Port of Spain town is far for me. Like, yeah, I don't go past I don't go anywhere past town. Like, actually no, anywhere past like Arima, Trin City, the airport is far, is like really far, and it was past there, right? So I'm most definitely not going up there just to pay a deposit. That is like really far for me. So they also have like an online store thingy, so you could do stuff like online, and they would have delivered the phone. Cool, because I wasn't going to that place. Keep in mind, I told you they were supposed to come either the last 2 weeks in January or the first 2 weeks in February. Tuesday 4th January, I messaged them. I'm not even asking for my phone. I'm just wanting to find out, when do I have to pay the next half of the deposit, because I now remember that we didn't talk about that when I paid my first half, right? So I'm like, when do I pay the remaining balance? So I just messaged them to say, hi, I ordered an iPhone 11 last year. I should say Happy New Year. I have no manners, y'all. Anyways, I said it's supposed to come this month, and I paid the 50% deposit, which was however amount. I was just saying, like, when do I have to pay the other half of my deposit by? Well, it wouldn't be a deposit. When do I have to pay the other half by? They said when it comes in and you collect it, you pay the balance. I said, okay, thanks. And I went about my life, right? 4th of January, we had this interaction. Now, the 25th of January came around now, right? The 25th of January, which is approximately when they said the phone was supposed to come, right? So that last week in January, I was just like, hey, morning, just trying to find out when exactly the phone I ordered would be arriving. Very pleasant. They asked to send a picture of the receipt. I sent it. They said, okay, we should get it sometime next week. It's in a batch of items that we are waiting on customs clearance for. I said, okay, thank you. Very, cute. So this is the 25th of January, I believe I said. So next week being first week in February. You'll get that, right? Cool. I didn't hear anything from them. Saturday, 5th February, I messaged them, hi, any updates on the phone? I was hoping to get it this week. They didn't respond to my message. That's very disrespectful. That's not funny. That's very disrespectful, honestly. I left them Monday. I said, okay, maybe they'll respond Monday. Cool. Tuesday now, I was like, I just sent a question mark. I replied to my old message that I sent on Saturday that they didn't respond to, and I just sent a question mark being like, what's up? Like, answer my message. So then they said, hello, we should get it on Friday. We have an appointment on Friday to clear customs. I said, okay. Does that mean I'll also be able to get it Friday? Not sure yet, blah, 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 blah. They're telling me their business that I never, unless I did ask. Okay, that's exactly what I said. Okay. Saturday, 12th February. Hi, good day. Did you get through with customs yesterday? No response. These people are very bold, honestly, to be leaving my messages. Well, actually, my red receipts are off, but I'm pretty sure they read it, because even if they didn't read it, they saw it. To me, honestly, the whole thing is, like, to me as a business, no customer should be running you down for something they ordered. Like, why have to be messaging y'all 5, 6, 7, 8 times for y'all to tell me where my phone is that I ordered? Y'all, it's not like I ordered a bathing suit, right? I ordered a phone. Y'all have like half deposits, right? Like, to me, that's just really unprofessional, honestly, from a business, like a company, especially one that's supposed to be supposedly like good. Even if y'all didn't get it because like customs, who knows if that's a lie? Like, even with that, I feel like if y'all know people like ordered phones from y'all and they're supposed to come a certain time, y'all said like late January, early February. Even if you don't message late January, at least early February, which was the latest you said it was supposed to come by, at least you could like message customers and let them know, hi, what's going on? That was my whole issue with them. I just feel like it was a lack of communication, which is why I felt like I was getting scammed. Because like, y'all know, a regular company, if something comes up, if somebody gonna be late for an appointment, like a hairdresser or something, just like regular good customer service, like, to me, I don't know, I feel like that's a problem in Trinidad on a whole, but I don't even want to bring Trinidad into this. Just this company specifically, I feel like they lacked a lot of communication, proper customer service, and proper like professionalism, right? So yeah, they didn't respond to my message. Monday now, they responded, good morning, we didn't get through on Friday, we have another appointment for this Wednesday. I said, okay. Y'all, I was being very understanding throughout this whole process because I'm just a nice person. I was just like, okay, okay, thanks. I was just being very sweet, very understanding. I wasn't pushing it. I wasn't cussing up nobody. I was just saying, okay. I was just saying, okay. You're hearing dogs, I'm so sorry. The 22nd of February now. Good afternoon, any updates regarding the phone? They messaged me, hello, customs only started to clear items regularly / quicker this week. I should have your item by the middle of next week. Was that true? No. This is now Monday. I don't have a date on this because when I screenshotted it, it was actually that day. So it literally just says Monday. Y'all know how WhatsApp does well. Right. Afternoon, did you get the phone last week? So they didn't respond to that message. So on this date now, I messaged them, hi, I would like a refund please on the phone I had ordered last year. I sent a picture of the receipt they gave me and also the receipt the bank gave me when I made the deposit. Right, so I forgot to say, but they didn't respond to that message. I don't know if y'all noticed, but it also only had one tick. So I don't know if they blocked me or if their phone was giving trouble. So at that point in time, I was like, okay, like I'm messaging y'all not responding. So I'm going to call. I called and like y'all, a man answered, right? Tell me why this man sound more confused than me. Because I'm confused because I want to know where my phone is while not answering my messages. This man sounded more confused than me. He was like, last year, you ordered a phone last... This man was just acting a little... That was just strange to me. That was strange to me. Because like to see somebody acting weird like on text messages, y'all, I'm sorry for the dogs barking. But like to see somebody acting weird on text messages, okay, maybe that's a reach. But like to actually have a voice conversation with somebody and they acting strange, like I was like, how this man confused on his deal? Like, sir, you are working at this place, how are you confused and you don't know what I'm talking about? I was like, yeah, we're supposed to come. He was like, it was like, send a message. I was like, yeah, I have been sending messages. I haven't been getting responses. And yeah, he told me send it again. I was like, oh, okay, I will send it again. So he said send the receipt or whatever, because I asked when it would come. He said, I really don't remember what he said. Maybe he said it would come next week, because like that was the only response they could have ever given me. Maybe he said it would have come next week. And then I believe I asked if I would have been able to get a refund on the phone. He told me send a picture of the receipts and just tell them it's regarding a refund. So that same day, which was a Thursday, this date actually, y'all, I'm sorry, this is all over the place. I sent the receipts and I asked, hi, I just called inquiring about this phone. Would I be able to get it tomorrow? And if not, may I please get a refund because I've been waiting a long time. This was when I was really starting to, just when I was really starting to get annoyed with this company. Y'all, this man, keep in mind, right after I was on this phone call, I sent this message. He told me to send this message. I sent it right after I was on the phone call. No response. Y'all for real? Like, y'all for real? Like, this message really, it was like, this was just to say like, run me my money, because I know y'all don't have my phone. Run me my money, I'm gonna need my money back because like I have stuff to do. So y'all, like, honestly, at this point, like I was starting to get like really frustrated because like y'all, I wanted my phone. Obviously I was talking about this phone so much, like every day I'll be like, I can't wait until I get my phone. Like I'll send my friends, I'll send my, and then like honestly at that point I was just starting to seem like a liar. People were probably like, where's this phone Kyla is speaking of? Like for weeks now I'm talking about a phone and I can't get it since November 23rd. We in March and I still talking about this phone. Now I'm looking dumb, and you'll see when you're making me look dumb, that's when we have a problem, because I can't be talking about a phone that I have yet to receive. Like, you're making me look dumb and I don't like that, so that's a problem. So they didn't respond to that message, right y'all? Okay, so basically I think I messaged them again saying, hey, I haven't gotten my phone yet, I need my money because I have things to do. Basically that's what I said. I need my money back. That's what I said. Like I actually said, I need my money back. Hello. All of a sudden they could respond to people's messages. Hello, you can collect a cash refund on Tuesday, or we can deposit it back to a First Citizens account if you have one on Tuesday. Obviously I have one, because how else would I have sent you a deposit? Actually no, I believe in First Citizens you could just do like walk-in deposits, but like still they would see that my name, like you'll understand what I'm saying, right? So let's not even do that. Only last week customs started to clear their backlog, but things have slowed down again because of all the guns they found in the bond earlier this week. I have no idea what these people are talking about. Like, no idea at all. I'm like, what guns are y'all talking about? This have nothing to do with me. Where's my phone? Do y'all have it? If not, where's my money? After they proceeded to send me like pictures of guns. Like, I don't know, maybe I just don't keep up with like local current affairs, but yeah, I didn't know what they were talking about. Like, okay, customs started to clear their backlog last week. Why couldn't you get my phone last week? Like, I understand that customs, you know, I completely understand that, but like honestly, y'all, it was reaching a point where like people I know were ordering stuff and getting it from customs. So I'm like, what is your specific holdup? Like, what is your specific problem? Because yeah, customs does be annoying, and I know customs does have their issues and stuff, especially with like the whole supply chain and COVID and the economy. Like, I get all of that, but like if other people I know getting their stuff from customs and like y'all specifically, I didn't get it. And y'all know what was getting me mad? While I'm here waiting on my phone from that deal, they were advertising a similar pre-order deal for the exact same phone I'm waiting on. They had two options. They had like an expedited option where you could get it, I believe, in like 2 weeks at like a higher cost, and then they had just like a regular option, get it in like 4 weeks, I believe. Both costs were like still cheaper than like what I would have been paying for my phone. Cool, like I don't even care about that, but like why y'all advertising a pre-order deal for phones that you all supposedly can't get cleared for customers who ordered it since last year, 2021 November, and we in 2022 March? Like, that's just crazy to me. And then why would somebody pay to get a phone like expedited shipping, fast shipping from y'all, whatever, when y'all can't even deliver phones like regular shipping? Like, I'm confused. I'm like, no, honestly, like I was just really confused by that. First of all, why would y'all be promoting that a pre-order deal when your last pre-order deal you can't get people their phones up to now? And then it's the expedited shipping. It's the fashion. That's just really strange to me. And like my whole thing is like, I wonder if like people who ordered that same phone or phones from them period, like if they were in my same situation, 4 or 5 months waiting for a phone from a company, like that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And then the thing is, like the other deal they had where phones were supposed to come like in time for Christmas, I'm actually wondering if people who ordered their phones to come for Christmas, if they came for Christmas. So y'all, yeah, sorry, I telling this story very like, they sent me pictures of guns. Like these guns they were talking about, I had no clue what they were talking about, but then they proceeded to send me pictures of these guns. Like y'all, honestly, when I opened this message, I had not seen the explanation on top, so I just opened their chat and I just saw pictures of guns, and not no little BBs, Glocks, like your big guns. I don't know names of guns, right? But like machine guns. I don't know. Y'all know those guns those army men and police officers have, like those guns on like a table, guns in a barrel. I was so confused because I still didn't scroll up. I just saw those 3 pictures of guns. Could I put it in this video? I think YouTube has restrictions on that, so I'm not going to put it. But like, yo, like they really did send me pictures of guns. Like I called my mommy, like staring at my phone. I was like, mommy, these people send me pictures of guns. Like we were like considering like, do we need to go to the police? Is that a threat? Like, yo, all seriousness, I was like, why are they sending me pictures of guns? This is when I was like, okay, like this is a scam for real. Like, yeah. But then I scrolled up and I saw the explanation and I was like, okay, it gave me a little bit of context, but to me that's still weird. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like that's a weird thing to do. Like, oh, I don't know why they did that. Like, no, for real, I really don't know why they did that. They could have just said, they sent me pictures of guns. This could be their guns. Like, even if it's to explain what's going on in customs, this could be their guns. Like,
also, y'all, I doubt that was actually their actual reason why I couldn't get my phone. I think just because of that happening, they just used that as an excuse, and so to send the pictures was to kind of like give evidence behind that reason. That's just my thinking.
I don't know. And my whole thing is like, if this occurred and if this is why my phone, well, it did occur, but like if this is why my phone can't be delivered to me that I ordered since November, why did I have to message y'all to find that out? Why couldn't y'all just send an update? Hey, I know you've been trying to get your phone, this is the current situation, so and so. Like, why couldn't y'all just do that? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I don't think this company, I'm not sure if this company scams people, because like I'm not sure if they just saw me and just decided, you know, we're going to scam this girl specifically, which, you know, kind of makes me feel a little special. Like, y'all think I got it like that? Because like y'all, they have like a lot of followers. So I'm thinking, like, if y'all have this much followers, I would assume y'all are, you know, y'all are a proper company and y'all don't scam people. But then also, like, y'all scamming me. So it's like, do you honestly, guys, no, let me tell y'all what I think. I feel like because of their location, they probably do like proper business transactions and stuff. They probably do like proper sales and stuff when people come to their store. Y'all, I just bust my slides. RIP my slides. I could glue it back, but like still. If this company watching this video, y'all owe me a slides too. Nike. Y'all, like, I was thinking like maybe customers that actually do go to their store in person, who live in that area or live close, they actually do proper sales and proper transactions and stuff. My whole thing is like, if they do scam people, it's probably only like online customers who don't go in person to their store. That's just my theory. That's just what I was thinking, right? Yeah, they sent me that. I was like, okay, I understand. I don't know why y'all send me guns, but okay, I understand. I'll take the refund through First Citizens Bank. I really didn't care. I was like, okay, I understand. Let me get my money. I sent my account number, name, whatever. Cool. They said they will do the refund on Tuesday and send me a picture of the transfer. I was like, okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. I don't have any screenshots beyond that, y'all. But we did communicate beyond that. I don't know why my screenshots stopped there. I'm just going to talk the rest from memory. So y'all, yeah, they did not do the refund Tuesday. They did not do it Tuesday. Y'all want to know how I know that? Because when they finally did it and they sent me a picture, it was not done Tuesday. It was not Tuesday. So I believe like I messaged them. I was like, hey, what's going on? They're like, okay, I don't know. I believe I messaged them at some point, y'all. It wasn't, yeah, that wasn't making much sense. So my mommy, throughout this whole thing, y'all, don't just think like, throughout this whole thing, my mommy wanted to talk to them. I was like, no, I was protecting them. I was defending them. Y'all, like, it really felt like I was in a toxic relationship with this company. I was like, mommy, no, you know, customs, I could handle them, you know. My friends wanted to talk to them because my friends were telling me like I get scammed and these people taking me for a fool and just, you know, playing with my money. And I was like, guys, it's fine. Like, I'm handling it, you know. I was just really protecting these people. I was like, they wouldn't do me like that. But like, y'all, throughout this whole thing, I had to grab my phone from my mommy's and I was like, no, mommy, don't message them, don't speak to them. I will. But at a point in time, I couldn't protect them anymore. I was like, okay. My mommy called me. She was out and I asked her to see if they refunded my money, and she checked and they did not. So she called me and she was like, Kyla, this is ridiculous. Kyla, this is ridiculous. Send me these people number now. And I was like, oh. I was like, okay, mommy. So I sent them. I wasn't there for this first conversation, but she told me like they were acting weird, for real. She said she was talking to this first guy, then they put somebody else on. She said the first person she was speaking to, they were driving and they were like kind of being rude, and they were saying they can't talk right now because they driving. And she was like, I believe she told me, she was like, my daughter ordered a phone since last year, and they were like, your daughter, what's your daughter's name? And then she was like, and they were like, oh, Kyla. So like, that's weird that they knew my name, because she said they had said something about like, oh, Kyla, as in like they know exactly who, like, that's strange.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Basically, I guess they told us to call back later. Yo, like, I'm too nice of a person. Like, my mommy really had to speak to them and buff them up, and like my mommy really had to speak to them and like shout at them and like get them together. They told us to call back later. Later for that call, I believe I was home with her. They called and yeah, they said they would send my money some of the time, like a Friday, I believe. They did not send it then. Still, they had sent me like a picture of a computer screen, basically showing that they sent me the money. But I was like, hi, I know y'all sent me this picture, but like I still didn't get my refund.
Just to interrupt and tell you all that I did wait the recommended amount of time between when transactions are supposed to, process and all of that. Like literally the first time they told me they completed the refund, it was a whole week before I even messaged them again. So yeah.
Y'all, I'm gonna speed this up now because this video is really long. First of all, even if they wouldn't try to scam me, let me tell you my issues with this company. Very unprofessional, lack of communication, because why can't y'all communicate and message me first and tell me these things, give me an update on. I just feel like they lack professionalism, even in the conversation they had with my mommy and me.
Pardon the interruption again, but like my third issue with them was just like dishonesty. Because yeah, y'all could argue and say like, oh, it was the bank's fault and maybe it was processing, but for me to wait a whole week before that initial thing they said they sent it, before messaging them, and for them to send a picture and tell me, they sent it, cool, blah blah blah, but for them to actually send it a second time, supposedly, that means they never sent it the first time. Yeah, because y'all, no business is going to send a refund twice. That means y'all never sent the first one, or it never, and y'all know that. So yeah, it wasn't no bank's fault. It was just their own incompetence and stupidity.
They said twice they would have sent my refund at a particular time. I checked the time they told me and the date they told me, and they did not, because when they finally sent a picture of the deposit, that was not the dates or the times that they sent the refund administered, sent. So yeah, that's just all that, like, dishonesty, that's just given unprofessional. Like, that's just given unprofessional, and to me, like, no phone is worth that. So like, I don't know, like, maybe this was just my experience. Again, y'all, I am such a nice person. Like, people will literally do me the worst stuff and I will go through like the worst situations and I will still sit and be like, let's consider things from their perspective. Let's give them the benefits of the doubt. Maybe that was just my experience. Like, I'm still trying to, give them the benefits of the doubt, because, like, honestly, for them to have that many followers and for them to still be doing deals and stuff, they must be doing something right. I mean, they're doing a lot of stuff wrong, but maybe, like, out of those 5 stuff, they're doing one thing right. So again, maybe it was just my experience, but like, I would rate this company like 0 out of 10. I would not recommend this company to anybody. I finally got my deposit back, like, at a point in time. Like, I'll put the date here that I finally got it back, but you're like, I finally got it back. Thank God, I finally got it back. After all that, I finally got it back in March, end of March. Imagine, I paid this deposit end of November, I'm getting it back end of March. That is almost 4-5 months later. Y'all for real? Like, y'all for real? That's just crazy to me. No phone, deposit back 5 months later. Y'all for real? Like, to me, y'all, in this whole situation, I feel like, me personally, let's reflect on my behavior. I feel like I could have been like a little more stern and harsh, but honestly, like, like, y'all, I'm not that person to, like, I'm a very, like, passive person. Sometimes I'll let stuff slide. I'll just be like, okay, I don't want to, like, bother anybody or, like, message and ping down people's phone and stuff. So I was just like, like, I'll get it when I get it. I feel like I was a little too, relaxed and stuff within this whole situation. So, like, in the future, I definitely have to, like, be, like, rough and stuff with people from the get-go, so they don't, like, take advantage of you and stuff. Because I feel like that's definitely what happened there. Like, obviously we're talking online and stuff, but I get that they still probably could, get the sense that this is a child and we could probably scam her and, to get some money. And it wasn't until I got my mommy involved that stuff actually really started to, progress was made. But yeah, so I'm not telling you all this story time for no reason. Like, there's a moral to this. Moral, don't be dumb like me. I should not be dumb like me in the future, but, like, y'all, just be careful when making purchases. It could be like $5, it could be $100, it could be more. Be careful when making purchases, online, offline, in person. Like, just be careful. Do your research on companies. I did do my research, kind of. Don't base it on follow account, but, like, do proper research into companies. Make sure and ask for receipts, get receipts. Y'all, it had a next story where I got scammed, like, actually scammed, not me, but my mommy. But, like, I was very heavily involved. Like, no, y'all, this is actually, like, a scam story. She told me I could do a story time on it, so maybe I'll do that in the future. But, like, Facebook Marketplace. All need to know, Facebook Marketplace, that is not the place to do transactions, especially like big transactions. No, go to stores and get your stuff. People could be selling new stuff, it doesn't matter. Go in a store and buy your stuff, because rather you get scammed in a store than on Facebook Marketplace, because like police had to get involved. Like, no, this was an actual scam, and like if you don't have a receipt, or if it's not like an actual business, there's really not much they could do. So yeah, like, keep your screenshots, keep your receipts. Don't let people take advantage of you all and play with your money and your time and all of that. Okay guys, so that's basically the story time. I tried to make it as interesting as possible, but honestly, like, it really wasn't much to it. I just got scammed. But I want to end this video on a positive note, so I am going to be shouting out a local Trini online store company that sells phones that I actually did end up getting my phone from finally. Q Enterprises, I believe. I'm going to put the Instagram here, y'all. I believe it's like a couple who runs the business. Y'all, like, if y'all want an example of a good business in terms of like customer service, response time, delivery, like everything, 100%, I'd recommend this company. Like, yo, I ordered a phone from them. Honestly, like, that whole situation, I'm not mad at it now because I got an even better deal. Yeah, it took like 5 months but to get it, but like, still, all that happened, like, you know, that's why people say everything that's happened for a reason. Honestly, I don't fully believe that, because yeah, but I just still tell myself that to like help myself feel better about stuff. I just still tell myself that, you know what, girl, everything happens for a reason. But no, like, for real, because if I didn't have that horrible experience with that company, I wouldn't have had an amazing experience with this company. So yeah, I got an iPhone 11 from them, 256 gigabytes, which is more gigabytes than I was going to get originally, which like is super helpful now for like YouTube. Honestly guys, like, it's full, like, it's actually full. So imagine if I got like 128, I would have been in like a whole different problem. Every time I messaged them, they would respond, like, if not instantly, not long after. Like, their response time to messages, even when before I even expressed an interest in buying a phone, when I was just talking to them, trying to get like to know their phones and find out like more information, they were sending like voice notes, long messages. Like, I was getting information, details, and I appreciated that a lot, because when buying like phones, especially, people want to know these things. People want to like, yeah, basically I believe at a point in time they had like specials in like March, so you got like a certain amount of like all their phones. All their phones, I believe, comes with a charger, screen protector, and case. I believe they do deliveries, but they also have a courier service, so that's what I went with. I got my phone like 2 days after I ordered it. It would have been the day after, but something happened, not today fault, but something happened, so I had to get it the day after. So I got it 2 days after. It was wrapped in like a protective like bubble wrap thingy. Yeah, I had no problems with them. Like, y'all, honestly, if you're looking to buy a phone, I would recommend Q Enterprises for customer service, delivery, just everything. Like, yeah, prices reasonable, even without their specials. I feel like their prices are reasonable, delivery. So yeah, shout out Q Enterprises, local business shout out of the day video goes to Q Enterprise. Anyways guys, that was the story time. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all learned something from this story time. I hope it wasn't too boring and long, but that is something that happened to me. Yeah, those are the 2 story times that I put in that poll. I'm going to do soon, probably. Realistically, it'll probably be like a month or 2, but like, still, because those other 2, like, those other 2 story times are funny, like. Anyways, y'all, I have so many other story times I would like to do, but like, and I have some that I really can't do because of like people they're about or they involve, you know. Like, I have this story time I want to do about this boy so bad, but like, he's probably going to see it, and like, honestly, he needs to see it, because he needs to see it. Like, he needs to see it. Yeah, honestly, like, yo, since I do YouTube now, anybody who tries me in like any way from now on, you're like, guessing a story time, and I'm not even doing no fake names. If your name is Joe, Joe is getting exposed. You'll understand what I'm saying. So just moral of the story, don't try me, because new year, new me. I know it's like June, but still, new year, new me. New year, new me. So yeah, y'all, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for new videos coming soon. Y'all could always comment any video suggestions y'all want down below, or y'all could private message me them, WhatsApp, Instagram. I'll try to do videos that y'all want to see, and I appreciate ideas, because sometimes it's hard to come up with ideas to do for videos. Thank y'all for watching, and goodbye. Bye, babies.